Tyler Orton joining us from Business in Vancouver. Good morning, Tyler.
Morning, Sophie.
We've talked about this in the news before, David Black's proposed oil refinery in Kitimat. You've got a story out about how it will cost quite a bit more than a typical oil refinery to build, but will have far less CO2 emissions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what happened is his Clean Kitimat project, they produced a feasibility study, which they've released. And like you said, it'll have about 1/3 of the CO2 emissions. But it's going to cost about $5 billion more than a traditional oil refinery. Now, keep in mind, the idea behind it is that David Black obviously wants public support behind this project. The big issue with projects such as, Trans-Canada Pipeline, or else the other one that's going through Kitimat that's been proposed, we're talking about Northern Gateway here. Those projects are transporting bitumen. So in the event of an oil spill, that can be very harmful for the environment. Whereas if it's refined first off the coast of BC and then transported off the coast, in the event of an oil spill, refined fuel's much less dangerous to the environment. I mean, it's still an oil spill, but it's not the most ideal. But I do want to talk about just how viable this is. A couple years ago, back in 2013, the proposed cost for this facility would be about $13 billion. Now, in 2013, it went up to $16 billion. And as of this feasibility study, they're talking about $22 billion as of this year. So who knows what these costs are going to end up being a little bit down the road. But, I mean, at this point, he's trying to gain public support, whether it's economically viable. That's yet to be seen at this point.
All right, thanks for that. Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver. You can get more business news online at BIV.com.